Hey there, y'all. Disney D Prince here today with another Barbie unboxing. Today we have the Barbie style Barbie and Ken pack. Now, this is the first time that we've gotten a 2-pack from Barbie style. It's very cool. I hope this is part of their Series 2 release and that they're going to do a Ken and a Barbie to go with each of the original, Barbies that were released. But let's take a look at what's inside. So, of course, we've got a very luxe box. This is $110. So, of course, on the left-hand side, we have Barbie and we have Ken on the picture. Right there, looking very cute. And we see Barbie's outfit right here. Some wide-legged pants and a kind of a club top. She's got some shoes and some sunglasses. And let's take a look at Ken. So Ken is over here. He's looking very cute. Now, as we know from our previous ones, they are wearing their underwear outfits underneath. I think Ken is actually wearing his swimsuit under there, and this is technically her bikini, not her underwear, like we got with the first releases. So it's not actually as many clothes per doll as we were expecting. But we also didn't get a huge price jump, which I'm okay with. Because the dolls are actually... They're all made to move. All the Barbie style dolls. So this is the third time we've gotten a Barbie made to move in the standard blonde Millie. There was, of course, the first one that released with her pink pantsuit. There was the second one that released with the vanity, and this makes 3. This is the first time we're getting a Ken doll. So we're going to take a look at these two. Now we're going to take them out because you have to kind of remove them from this exterior box to get all of this stuff out. So we're going to take a minute to appreciate the really cool box. There's even more photos here on the other side once we open Ken's door. I'm going to take my mini-me out of the way for a minute. We're going to close that back up so I can show you guys the back and the UPC. So it's a very pretty box. Now it is a no more than 20,000 worldwide. It's very cool, but we actually, oh yes we do. I was gonna say, do we have the UPC on these boxes? So there's the UPC with the item number. Last I checked, Amazon had done a small restock. These sold out immediately on Mattel Creations, but they were available at other retailers. So they might wind up just being behind on shipping things. So if you didn't get it on release day, don't feel too horrible. I didn't either. I did not get these on release day. So take this out. The back of the box is marbled as well, so it's not just a blank box behind there, which is awesome. I'm going to close this back up and take it off. It does have magnetic closures. These boxes I generally keep at least one of each, but let's take a look down here now. Okay, so we can take our middle insert out very easily. It's got the little micro pack telling us this part is recyclable. And let's see. Okay, so all of this is just kind of stuck in there, which is good and bad because they're stuck tight in there. So what we're going to do is try to get these out. So we've got Ken shoes. at the very least. Very cool. No Ken markings on the bottom, but these are a new mold, so that's nice. We've got a brick purse, which I'm a little disappointed about because most of the Barbie style things have been actual fabric accessories. So I'm a little disappointed this is a brick. It's a very detailed brick, but it doesn't have anywhere for them to hold on. There's no strap. So this is going to have to be one of those ones that you use a rubber band with, which is going to cut away from that realism. Oh, sorry. My allergies are killing me this time of year. We've got a pair of Barbie shoes. Very cute. No Barbie markings on the bottom, but this is an original, so these are going to fit original and petite Barbies, which is good. We've got some transparent, yes, semi-transparent sunglasses for Barbie. Very cute, very cat-eyed. So we'll put those over there. And the last thing we're taking out of the spot is our Ken sunglasses, which I don't think these are transparent. Not really. These are just a shiny black plastic. They could be used, I guess, if you were going to use them that way. But they're not technically, I wouldn't technically style a doll with those, on my own opinion. I almost forgot we're supposed to take our stands and things off of there on the back. We do get 2 stands for our Barbie and our Ken. Okay, and you notice the difference in Barbie and Ken. Very easy to tell them apart. We'll get those off so that way we can actually grab our other pieces here in a bit. Okay, so here's our stand for Barbie. Set it behind her. Now we've got our cert, which is actually like cardstock this time. That's nice. The last couple, this is a gold label. The last couple have been very very papery and thin, just didn't do what it needed to do. And then we've got our Ken stand. Now Ken has a much wider base and actually has a different sort of stand bar, so you can kind of tell them apart without too much effort. We'll put Ken over there. Now the reason I was looking under here is because these are not actually stapled to our plastics. These aren't actually stapled to our clothes. They are secured on big plastic pieces, but I'd like to keep this insert as nice as possible. So what I'd like to do is remove all of these tabs without too much stress. If we can. Theoretically, I could just cut all these stands, but I have not decided. Well, let's see. Where's my big clipper? Guess I don't have it out here. That's fine. actually easier than just folding them and taking them off. Okay. Tore a little bit right there. It's okay. So it does look like we did get some little staples, which these are much easier to remove from the back. I think that's all of them. Yes, possibly. Yeah, okay. Feels like all the holes. Yeah. Bueno. Okay, and then this last one, I think we can just shove it through, honestly. Okay, so that should be all of them. We're gonna see how that works. So we got most of our stuff off without any drama, so that's good. Means we can keep this box and just throw a little bit of tape on the back to close up those holes. I generally like to use like white masking tape. And then we've got our Ken outfit and things there. Put those back in the middle as we need. And it looks very cute like that. And then we can just kind of take off the pieces as we need them. So these are very nice Ken shorts. The edging, the hemming, it's got a little designed fly, no pockets, unfortunately. We've got a couple of staples here on the jacket, unfortunately, to keep it staged correctly, but really only one, so it's not bad compared to some of the ways we've had these things. Okay, so that looks good. And we got this nice little fabric form if we needed it. But he does come with this little like mesh tank top. I'm pretty sure that's the same tank top that we got with John, but I'm not entirely sure. We've got our Barbie wide leg trousers. This actually has a snap instead of Velcro, which I'm kind of on the fence about. I don't love snaps when it comes to doll clothes. I feel like they're more likely to fall off with age than Velcro. But they do hold up and they don't snag as much, which is nice. And then we have snaps over here, and this is a nice gauzy sort of material. It does have a lining here in the front, which is great. Gotta take all these little staples out that were in there. Hopefully I can get those all out without too much effort. But it's a very cute like resort top. So now that we've done that part, we can work on getting our dolls out. So we've got this big plastic cover that we keep. And then we've got our doll underneath. As you can see, she's got some accessories on already, which is fine. We love that. Okay. And so we've got her legs free now. because once we get the doll out, then it's a little bit easier to get the rest of that plastic out. Okay. So let's see. Okay. I think we got her pretty much free now. We got a couple of threads that are holding her hair, which I'll show you guys. I do try to keep my arm out of the way, but I'm not really set up for like an overhead cam. I do try the best that I can to make sure you guys see all the different spots that I'm cutting. And I'm not a huge fan of them sewing in the doll hair. It just feels like extra work that's not really needed. But we're gonna try our best to get this all off. Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna get her out. Okay, and we got out all of that without leaving any staples in her head. Now, I'm not a huge fan of this bracelet mold because it's really loose and kind of falls off unless you're careful or you put it higher up. She does have a nice pink coralish design. I'm actually going to take this off and put it up there. We've got a nice material over here. Let's see if we can put that back on correctly. Okay. I like this. It does have the hem around. It's got some nice doubled straps. She is on the sort of classic doll skin tone, which is nice. Not that I'm buying duplicates of this set for her. Here are her earrings. Very cute. I could see this mold being used. I kind of wish on these more expensive Barbie styles they had more painted details on the jewelry and stuff, or they made them an actual metallic plastic that's a little bit more brittle. But she's really cute. The actual suit is a stretch cotton, it feels like, or a stretch polyester. Not that much stretch to it, actually. Well, I wouldn't try stretching this onto a curvy doll, actually. But it's very cute. Let me show you how the outfit looks. Oh, it's got that tape underneath it, designed to kind of keep things in place. I don't love when they do that, because it not only leaves a residue on the doll, it leaves a residue on the clothes. I mean, you're only getting 4 pieces for Barbie. I kind of want those clothes to be perfect. But it's very cute. They're very thin. We just kind of take our fingernail and run it along there, and it kind of balls up. But, and as you can see, like, the hair is already getting stuck to it. Okay, so there we go. So we've got her, and she looks very cute. So we've got her hair. It's pretty well rooted, as you can see. Not a huge amount of space between plugs or anything. She does have this ponytail that's tied at the back to give her those curtain bangs. But she's very good body. We don't have to worry about rebodying her. She's just on an original body, not a tall or petite, because God forbid they switch it up. We're going to put her on the stand until we get Ken out, and then we're going to look at them both in their outfits at the same time. I think it's going to be the plan. So we've got all of their stuff out. Now let's take a look at Ken. So Ken has his swim trunks on, which they're kind of cute. They've got palm trees on them. But it's not a great swimsuit. So Ken really only gets... Well, Ken actually gets 4 pieces also, because he's got the shirt, the pant, the jacket, and the, and the suit. So you can do a little bit of mix and match with those, but it's not as good a mix and match situation as I think we get with Barbie most of the time. But he's very cute. And we're going to show you guys after we get him fully out. Okay. And his last thing right there. Okay. All right. So here is his face. Now mine doesn't have the crazy skin tone difference that I've seen on a couple of them. I'm actually not even really noticing a huge difference. If I am, it's over here on the back part of the head. But I love this hairstyle, except for the fact that it's entirely gelled to his head. He does have some flocking underneath. And this is a 2022 sculpt. So this is a newer sculpt. I can't remember if this is a brand new sculpt for him, or if this is the Ocean King sculpt. It kind of looks like Ocean King, but I don't think it is. But we're gonna put his little cover thing back on. And then we're going to take his shorts, add them to the tray. But yes, he's not the bulky Ken. Let me show you the color tone that he is going to be. So here is Sean looks. So he's darker than Sean. Here is the new wheelchair Ken, and he's lighter than the wheelchair Ken. Here is Brandon, and I think he's about the same tone as Brandon. If I'm looking at it and I'm looking at the lights, his body tone is Brandon. His face tone, it's pretty close. I think he's a Brandon match, which is not the original wheelchair, unfortunately. But very cute. Here's him against the buff one. As you can see, he's a little bit darker and a little bit redder than the buff Ken. So we've got him ready to go. And we're gonna snap him into his stand and set him up. And we're gonna take some of this stuff off. Make 2 piles, one for Barbie and one for Ken. I am a little sad that we only get 1 pair of shoes for each of them. They could have very easily given us 2 pairs of shoes. It's like a 50-cent cost increase for shoes. But that's what it looks like when we take our stuff off. And then we can put it right back into our box to use for display purposes if we want to do that. But these look very good. They're both on made to move bodies. We don't have to worry about rebodying them. Some of the Ken dolls I have seen on Instagram come across as the face being a lot darker than the body. On mine, doesn't look that noticeable, but there is a slight difference to it, especially towards the back of the head. But it's really whether or not that actually matters to you. So we had our swimsuits on already. So we're going to put them in their resort wear because we don't really need to see them in their swimsuits. Again, okay. So we're going to start with Barbie because, I don't know, the world revolves around her. This channel really doesn't, but that's okay. Now, like I said, she has got these snaps. I don't love the snaps because, as you can see, I've already got a thread that's loose on the actual snap right there, or just like a thread that's hanging off. It's hanging on by a thread. Oi. But it's really cute. Like these pants. Oh, and she's also got pink toes, in case you can't see that. But very cute. Again, we've got snaps up here on the top, which is fine. It's just a little bit more tedious when you have a delicate material like this, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything will be okay. Okay, there we go. All right. I don't know how far up these are supposed to go, but okay. Snap and snap. Snap and snap. And it's very cute. I feel like they could have given us a necklace. And again, that's a 50-cent increase that would have made kind of a really big difference between their swimsuit wear and their resort wear, like a big chunky necklace or something. But she's very cute like that. We're going to put her back on the stand real quick. Okay. Bada boom. Okay. So there she is in her outfit. Again, no way for her to hold on to this purse. This purse I would consider a trash piece. Like, honestly, it's really cute, but the lack of a strap means you can't easily style it without throwing on a ton of rubber band. And that cuts into your photographs, so that's going to be like a closet styling piece. And then we have our bracelets, our bracelet, which is cute, but again, look how easy that fell off. Like, it really doesn't stay on very easily. I would consider that also kind of a trash piece. Now we've got our sunglasses. They have no ears to hold on to because they're covered up by her hair, but you can kind of shove them on there. Your best bet would be trying to shove them underneath the hair, but it's just kind of one of those things that they do with hairstyles sometimes with Barbie. She is not wanting to stand up in her stand. But very cute. I like the bathing suit. It's very cute. It's very basic, which is nice. I've got a couple of like resort style wraps that I think would look really cute with those that we've gotten with a couple of other, like, not fashionistas, but like the playset dolls. So that's kind of fun. Now let's look at how Ken's suit fits. So this kind of sucks. I like the way these shirts look, but they are a pain in the butt to get on and off, because you have to shove them over the entirety of the doll, and they are mesh, which means their fingers get caught in there really easily if you're not being super careful about it. So when you're putting this shirt on, always make sure you are doing it carefully, because yeah. And so you wind up with this really boxy shirt on the bottom, which, you know, that happens. I like that they gave us regular Velcro for the Ken shorts, because it's easier than the snaps. I'm actually going to pull this shirt a little tighter underneath if I was trying to. Yeah, just like that. Just to make it look a little bit more tucked and give him like a high-waisted short. And then we just kind of put our jacket on. Let's see. It does have a lining through the center of the jacket, which is nice. The sleeves are hemmed on the inside, so it's cut like an actual jacket, which is nice. It's cute, but it actually looks a little boxy, which it just kind of is. That's kind of just how it happens with jackets. Like, it takes away from his neck because it sits so high up on the collar. Like, it's a very cute jacket. Like, I would definitely style it with a doll, but these are just my critiques of like the individual pieces at this point. The swimsuit, we've gotten that exact same swimsuit cut on like $5 Playline dolls. But it's really cute. It's giving Magnum PI. And again, we have these sunglasses. His ears are exposed, so we can at least put them on. But the swimsuit material and the detail and the fact that it's printed, I've seen this same type of swimsuit on a $5 doll. So it's very cute. I do think they could have given us something else for Ken, like a watch or something. Would have been kind of cool. Or like another pair of shoes. Or like a full pair of pants would have been nice with this suit. Like, I get the look that they were going for, which is like resort club chic. But at a certain point, it's okay. I mean, it's fine. I'm not complaining about it too much, because when this was announced, I knew I had to have this Ken. And I love that I don't have to rebody him. So he looks really cool. I kind of wish they had gone more in the direction of the new Extra Fly Ken, because that to me looks more like a resort Ken doll. Like, I don't know. That's just in my opinion. And I wish the swimsuit had not been printed. Like, I kind of wish it was black, you know, because then you could kind of have styled it with the shorts and the jacket, because other than putting this under the mesh tank top, you're not really going to use this piece unless you're styling him in the water. But it's very cool. So let's look at my major critiques of this. being that they each got 4 pieces of fashion, a pair of shoes, and a pair of sunglasses. Barbie got earrings and a bracelet. My main gripe at this point is that we could have gotten the better material for the bracelet, like the harder plastic that's actually metallic looking, and we could have matched that to the earrings. Ken's sunglasses could have been transparent. It would have been very easy to give us another pair of shoes for each of the dolls. Ken's swimsuit should have been a solid color to where you could style it opposite the jacket. And they should have given Barbie like a sarong to go with her swimsuit. So about 7 issues that I'm okay with. It's what they are. But it's very cute. It's a good set. It didn't go crazy on the price, which was great. I was worried these were going to jump up to like $200 with the same doll, because the Barbie with the vanity had a huge price jump. So this is pretty good. Like, I like this set. If it winds up that there are a lot more of these than we thought there were going to be, then I will gladly buy duplicates of this, because this Ken is really pretty. And the Barbie pieces, you can work with them. Like this styled with like a black skirt would be really cute. These pants styled with any sort of top will work really well. But, you know, it's very cute. There's lots of options to have with this. So if you guys have any questions on this set, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed it, leave me a like. And as always, follow along for some more fun unboxings. Bye, y'all. Be good.